I want to talk about the idea of being a full-time content creator for your work or for your job. I am in my 30s, so I didn't grow up with YouTube. I wasn't making videos since I was 8 years old. And so the idea of content creation as a way to make a living seems like something that um, I know it exists, but it almost feels far-fetched or just not in the realm for me because I feel like I've been on this other path of the typical find a career or job, and that's a job, and making videos or I guess even writing isn't really a thing that is accessible for most people. I suppose the idea of being a content creator is the latest iteration of being an artist. So back in the day, you could make a living from writing or from painting, and yes, you can still do those things today. But that was like content creation back in the day, like 100 years ago or longer, plus or minus. Um, and and I personally have been on this path of be a doctor, find a white collar professional job, some kind of respectable job that your parents can brag about to their friends. And parents being people who are even older than you, and so they probably have even a less of an understanding of content creation as a job. And but at the same time, I feel like deep down, what I really love to do is just shoot the shit or talk like this. Maybe I should be a therapist, except I don't really want to do that. I don't want to go back to school for that. But I just have this itch to create, and it's not even great. Like what I'm making right now isn't great. No one's gonna watch this. But I'm trying. They say that, okay, so I just watched this video by Ben Kaluza, Content Creation Has Completely Changed My Life in 8 Months. It was published on June 23rd, 2024. And he's been a full-time content creator for 8 months at that time. But he's been working on content creation here and there, like, on and off for about 5 years prior to that, and he's tried all the platforms, all the niches. And then somehow he blew up on Twitch and started doing brand deals as well, and making videos for TikTok brand deals. And he's just kind of found his way into content creation. And I don't know, it's just so saturated. There's so many people out there, and it feels like I will never make it. I will never be heard among the masses. We are all just trying to make it, and we all are like totally wonderful, valid human beings. And how can we all make it together? I don't know. It's not a zero-sum game. I'm mature enough to realize that, and yet sometimes it feels like that, and it's just like a matter of people who have the best content, and clearly this content isn't, because I'm not editing it a whole lot. So I'm doing it to myself, and I'm self-sabotaging, as I often do. But I just like really want to express myself, and I don't know, when I say make it, I guess it's tied to money. Making money up from your content. You could also just make content because you like to make content, but like at some point you're like, why am I spending all this time doing something and like trying to be heard and trying to get something back for your time and effort, or just even being like having other people hear you and feeling seen and heard, and like feeling like I'm contributing to the world. And I don't know who I'm really talking to. Who is my audience? Well, maybe it's just me, or someone like me at this point. But anyway, the point, going back to Ben, he just kept trying and grinding and hustling, and he took his own path too. Not like I have to have that same kind of grind and hustle. Maybe I do in order to make it, or maybe I don't, but I have done that kind of grind and hustle in other forms of content creation, and so I feel like I have my level of desire to put in that same sort of effort, unless it's something I truly enjoy. I'm not gonna be doing brand deals consistently at 3 a.m. Not that anyone would even offer that to me. But I have been there, and it's not sustainable, and I understand that you have to put in all your effort into like that the 20% that will give you 80% of like results. I understand that, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like content creation is also such a broad thing. And I do that. I have done that, and I am making money off of it, but not the kind of content that I want to make. I just want to be myself and be totally 100% myself. And that would be great, just to like be myself, and get paid to be myself, but also just like be myself as I exist and go throughout life in this world. Because we all just, I don't know, I think a lot of us want to be real, and like it's hard to put up a facade and a mask and pretend to be something you're not, because it's not sustainable. You will burn out. And so I guess in doing this, my attempt at content creation, I am just trying to be myself and hoping that it resonates, because that is also one of the really important things to me in life, is to be able to connect with people. Connections, relationships, that is the most important thing in life. And on my deathbed, I want to like remember the people that I met and be surrounded by loved ones. And it doesn't matter like how much money I made or what, it's just like the depth of my connections. So I guess like, thankfully I have a side hustle where I can survive, but so that, let's say the money part is covered. If I didn't have any need for money for my content creation, like why am I making this? Because I want to connect with people. I want to resonate. I want to know that people resonate with me, because I want to feel like I'm not alone as I make this video alone and go throughout most of my days alone. I don't know. I should really edit this, but I think I just want to upload stuff for now, and then maybe at some point I will feel like, okay, it's time to focus on editing and such. I'm almost apologetic about putting crap out there, this kind of crap, but whatever. So, oh, and one thing that Ben said in this video was that just give it a go for 3 to 5 years. A lot can happen in 3 to 5 years, and he said it's not a long time, and it feels like a long time, and it's also not, because if you think about, if I had started 3 to 5 years ago, or if I continued what I was doing 3 to 5 years ago consistently up to now, where would I have been? Who knows? Like, I was making snack review videos or clothing review videos, and those could have turned into something bigger, or maybe not, but like I won't know, because I wasn't consistent with it. And that was like in 2020 during the pandemic, and now it's 2025, and so I would have hit the 5-year mark. But the thing is, you have to enjoy what you do. You can't just do it just for money, because that's not sustainable. So I'm trying to find the things that I enjoy doing and trying to be consistent, and like really see where it might go if I gave it a real shot. And so yeah, that's all that I wanted to say today, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye. Oh wait, where's my